Greetings, sir. We are from team number 47. Today I will be presenting the fourth phase of our major project. Our project title is designing mechanical structure of a radio controlled boat and monitoring water quality using IoT. Our internal guide is PR Venkatesh sir, and our team members are Harshit BN, Bipin Manjunath, Ganapati, and Emu. Okay, sir. This is the first time we are presenting to you, so I will be more brief about our. I will explain bit more brief about our project. First thing is we are designing and building a remote control board which has IoT sensors in it. Basically, what it does is it has four sensors. That is DHT sensor which measures temperature and humidity, and TDS sensor which gives us the total dissolved salts in mg per dl, and we have a pH sensor which gives a value of the pH value of the water from the scale of 0 to 10, and at last we have a turbidity sensor which gives us the turbidity. It means the suspended particles in the water in the units of NTU. So and then the all the four parameters will be used to calculate water quality index, which is universally used to determine the water quality of the water. The the term is water quality index. It is measured from 0 to 100. Based on its value, we are going to categorize the water as potable or non-potable. So the main objective of our project was this method involves real-time water quality monitoring, in the sense nowadays the industrial waters or the waters in fisheries, all those have aquatic life in it, so the water quality keeps on changing with time. So we cannot depend on the older techniques of taking the water sample and going into laboratories and getting it checked. So it takes a lot of time, and by the time the water will be getting contaminated, or its contents will be gradually changing. So we are using this motorboat to get a real-time water quality monitoring, and we have water quality index as the only output. It means we are not displaying all the four parameters such as water quality, such as total dissolved salts, pH, temperature. For everyone, they cannot understand what all those four. So we are only displaying water quality index as the only output, so that anyone can understand if the water quality number is 80 and above, we can drink, or it is less than that, we cannot use it. So it will be easier, and it is self-sustained and frequent. In the sense, the motorboat will be completely compact with a power battery in it, so there will be no external pluggings, anything like that, so it will be self-sustained. Then these were the topics covered in first phase, second phase, and third phase. I'll be moving on. These were the queries raised by the teachers in all three reviews. In first review, they asked about how the sensors works and all. We explained it, and in incorporating more mechanical concepts. So we came to a conclusion of adding a primary treatment of water, which is a centrifugal separation. What it does is it has a micro level filter in it. We'll be pumping water into it. If the turbidity level is too much high, if the water will be pumped inside, and it due to the variness of the density, the water will be more denser. Once the motor starts, the water will be thrown out of the filter, and the dust particle will remain inside the filter. This was the new mechanical concept that we added in this, and they asked us to get on a recent research paper. The topic was new, so there were very few technical papers that we could refer. In the second review, they asked us to explain the IoT model and its integration, that we explained. The hand drawing, the concept drawing was given, and also the sensors were procured. All the four sensors could not be procured. Only turbidity, pH, and DHT sensors are procured, but only TDS sensor is left out. In third review, they asked us about the final formula that we are using, that I have given in this review. Complete SolidWorks model. and also the bill of material I have been included in this presentation. So coming to the objectives, the tasks so far we have completed and which are in progress are, as I mentioned, we have taken 3 sensors, out of which the TDS is yet to procure, and also the SolidWorks model of the boat is ready, and also the Arduino and the test reading samples have been taken successfully, which I have put in this presentation, and fabrication of boat is yet to be done, and final formula for water quality index has been generated for only 4 parameters. Final integration of boat and IoT is yet to be done. So this is the methodology that we are following to complete this project. The completed things are SolidWorks 3D model, water quality index, formula, which we are doing by the method of normalized excursion sum. Normalized sum excursion is basically using the standard deviation so that we can compare the real values with how much it is deviating from the original values, and also the Arduino microcontroller powered data collection are done. Now the progress thing, as I said, the fabricate the boat according to dimension. It will be of simple plywood, and also final integration is yet to be done. Now this is a CAD 2D model of our boat with the dimensions. You can see the forward curvature is of 600 mm and the backward curvature is of 2000 mm. The overall length of our boat will be 800 mm, which is 80 centimeters, and also the width of our boat will be 300 centimeters. Overall width will be the base will be 200 centimeters. You can see that the boat is been extruded upward with a 20-degree outward angle. I'll show you the 3D model so we can. This is the 3D model that it is the final model. It has a thickness of 2 centimeters. The upper part will be covered with a airtight plywood, and also the inner coating will be given by polystyrene foam. I will explain it in the below. Okay, this is the final water quality index formula that we have uh, finalized to. First is we have to calculate 3 parameters, which is F1, F2 and F3. First, coming to F1, it is defined as the number of failed variables to the total number of variables. As I mentioned, we have 4 sensors. First is pH, second is temperature, third is total dissolved salts, and fourth is turbidity. So we have 4 parameters. The total number of variables will be 4, and number of failed variables in the sense all these parameters should be of a particular value. In the sense, pH should be around 7 to be consumed, and NTO should be less than 1 to drink, and also total dissolved salt should be less than 5 mg per dl, and also temperature, as we know, temperature is around 30 degrees if it's consumable. So out of which how many are failing gives the F1, and also F2 is number of failed tests to the total number of tests. So we cannot say conducting test for only once in 1 hour. So we can conduct the test for 10 minutes in interval. So we can get if the tests are done for 1 hour total period, we can conduct 6 such tests. So total number of tests will be 6, out of which how many number of the parameters are failing, we can calculate F2. Once we get F1 and F2, we'll proceed to F3. To calculate F3, we have to use the excursion method, which is uh, by how many it actually gives the amplitude of the failure. In the sense, if the turbidity is 4, then the acceptable value is 1, then it is failing by 3 units, right? So excursion, not all the tests fail by 3 units, right? If in first 10 minutes it is failing by 3 units, the next 10 minutes it may fail by 2 units. So we should calculate the average sum. So we are using the excursion. So in excursion 1, we are putting the failed test value if it's 3, and the objective will get it. So sequentially we'll uh, run the test for n number of times. It can be 10, it can be 20, so until we get a final value, we'll get F3. After that, we'll calculate the water quality index using this formula. It will give a we have put a standard to 100, it can be projected as any number. We have choose, we will display only from 0 to 100, so we have taken 100 as the base. We'll get water quality index from 0 to 100. This is the formula we are using for to calculate the water quality index. And coming to the bill of materials, you can see we are using a light plywood sheets to build the overall structure of the boat, as I showed you the design of the hull of the boat. Polystyrene foam sheets, which are used to cover the boat structure to prevent the water to flow through the boat. So, and the brushless DC motor which powers our boat, and also a propeller and RC kit. Propeller and RC kit helps in maneuver and to control the boat remotely. And also the Arduino Uno kit, which is a microcontroller which controls all the 4 sensors, which is pH, DHT, turbidity and TDS. All these 4 controls will be controlled by Arduino Uno kit remotely. We don't have to use any laptop with it. We can get all the values on our all the values of these all 4 parameters on our mobile itself. And then the relay switch, uh, the the part of the relay switch here is if the turbidity level is above the mentioned value, like above 4 or 5, the suspended particles like mud will be more in the water. So relay switch, what it does is, we have another 18-watt pump motor, 18-watt pump, sorry, that 18-watt pump will be switched on by the relay switch. This 18-watt pump pumps specific amount of water into the mechanical separator I mentioned earlier, to the centrifugal separator. It starts to rotate. The water, being denser molecule, comes out of the filter, but the suspended particles such as mud and all will be remained inside the filter itself. So this is the work of the relay switch here. And PVC pumps will be used to pump the water inside, in and out of the boat, and also a motor. At the last we have mechanical centrifugal separator. All its quantity and its cost, approximate cost, have been mentioned here. And coming to the detailed procedure, uh, till now I have given a brief methodology. Same points have been mentioned here. This is our test kit. The photograph you can see here. The blue color board is Arduino Uno board, and the black color pen like structure you are seeing, that is pH sensor. Uh, Below it, it is a turbidity sensor, and the red color light is DHT sensor. Still we have to procure the TDS sensor, as I mentioned. We have tested and taken the sample data from this setup itself. The methodology: once the water is in water, the 4 sensors are in complete contact with the still water. It reads and writes the individual values in corresponding SI units into the cloud. I mentioned each SI units of all the 4 parameters earlier. These values are then fed as inputs to calculate the water quality index. With a standard chart, we can compare the water quality index that we are getting on our phone and come to the conclusion if it is the water is potable or it is usable. Then, with the help of relay switch, it triggers the centrifugal separator on the base of the value of the turbidity. Coming to the working of the centrifugal separator, as I mentioned earlier, the relay switch triggers the motor. It pumps the water a certain level. The portable turbidity allowed is less than 0.1 NTU for drinking water, 4 to 5 NTU for other purposes. As I mentioned, water being denser, it will come out of the filter. Sand particles will remain inside the filter. The filter can be removed and cleaned later. Now the work carried out so far is the setup you can see. The right side I'm holding pH sensor in my hand. This is all the IoT sensors have been procured till now. The board structure design is done. Only we have to fabricate the board and we have to integrate the sensors in the board and also the mechanical separator. And these were the sample results generated. You can see the temperature readings at the left and also the voltage and turbidity reading on the right. As I'm holding the turbidity sensor in my hand, due to the air molecules, the turbidity values are abnormal. Usually in the water it gives up to 4 to 5 NTU. these were the milestone we had set up to complete. I have updated now. The fabrication part will be, it will take around 6 days. The final integration takes up to five more days, and hopefully our project will be completed by 15th of June. Sorry, 15th of May. I'm sorry. Sir, if any suggestion and correction by your side, please mail it us to us. I will look into it and I'll adopt it. Thank you.